I moved here about 6 years ago from the Midwest, and we were mostly doing underground concerts at that point. It started filtering a little more into the club scene, and these events are starting to do really well. There was a lot of places like universities and colleges that you could go to learn the theory, but I wanted to actually learn how to do it, and there just wasn't a place like that. So I thought, you know what, I'll start teaching DJ classes, and with me, I don't do anything small scale. So what started as just teaching DJ classes turned into a full-blown music school.
Well, I've worked in the industry for over 7 years now, but I guess I've been running my own DJ collective and promotions company for 2 years now. When you work in an industry that's like totally male dominated, it's really easy to see how artists get stepped on, and not just by male promoters or male booking agents or club owners, but once you ask yourself why you're in the business and why you really do it, if the resounding answer is that you're there because you love music or you're there because of you care about the artist, then suddenly that sort of becomes the most important thing in creating a job or having a career in the industry.
Well, I started out just being a major music enthusiast, and I did start out DJing, and DJed for about 10 years, and I traveled with it internationally, and decided that I wanted to kind of house a type of atmosphere to where we could feature a lot of local artists and give them a podium to really be exposed before the major headliners.
I've been playing for 10 years now. I started back. I'm really thankful for all the years I've been playing. Well, I grew up on the East Coast, so I started, traveling to different parties and seeing all kinds of different DJs, and I just noticed how much the little words and the songs would just inspire me, and how they would move the floor. And so as I listened to all these DJs, I started thinking about things that I wanted to express, in my music. And so I began seeking, my own sound, to try and inspire people.
I've been playing records for about 10 years. I've been in Portland since 2000. And my first gig was actually in this nightclub in Portland anyway. But yeah, I've just been playing records. I started out really young. I was 16. Little kid trying to prove something to a bunch of boys.
Really impressive.
And I started out as a breaks DJ, and just kind of fell in love with house. It was just a natural progression, I guess. And I started playing records, and here I am at 25, still doing it.
Well, I started out in the scene just going to parties, and I moved away to Ashland to go to college. It's a really small town and there's not a huge scene there, so I wanted to start throwing events so there was something to do and people could be exposed to that scene. So I threw this big party and I got DJ Denise from San Francisco to come and play, and I ended up making pretty good money at the show and decided to buy turntables, and it's all history after that.
I haven't been DJing for very long. I've only been DJing for about 5 years. I got involved with the house community at a pretty young age and didn't pick up decks and do all of that until 5 years ago. So I just was pretty much influenced by a lot of the bigger DJs, Farina and Heather Diz. Hearing their sounds in the fusion, I really wanted to try to replicate that and then also put my own spin on it. So it's been mostly Chicago house DJs that influenced me.
I'm originally from South Carolina, and I moved out here in August of '02, and totally got into the whole female DJ scene here. I mean, it was, I think, because of the large amount of women playing records that kind of inspired me. And I've been a musician since I was 5, so I love electronic music, and so the next step was to learn how to play it.